no body holds today. What we're looking for here is those shoulder blades to be up off the ground and reach forward. If you need to support your neck, let that head rest in the hands, but still focus on the shoulder blades raising versus that neck and head kind of pinching forward. So even if the arms are here, still focus on kind of looking up and the best you can, trying to relax that neck. Really pull the belly button in tight. If you need to modify at any time, drop the legs. If you need to make it a little harder, you can let the legs go straight and even try to drop them down. Really squeeze the booty here. If you feel the back raising, and as if I were trying to get my hand under, if I could get it under, I shouldn't be able to. So bring those knees in to where if I put my hand under your back, I wouldn't be able to. And remember to breathe. So while we're holding here for a minute, I'm going to talk a little bit. A couple things I've been getting comments on is neck soreness, which I understand when you're holding the head, it's going to kind of come a little bit. So what you can do is put a towel under your back and use the corners of that towel as your hammock to let your head rest. Okay, if you're dealing with any back soreness, just make sure to always listen for my modifications such as this and go to the most modified exercise in order to protect that back. If your back is bugging you on any of these exercises or after, just means that the movement isn't being done correctly and the abs just aren't strong enough to handle a lot of the reps or positions. So just make sure to modify more, rest often, and really bring it to that most modified position. Okay, now we're gonna go into hollow rocks. So you're gonna rock the hips a little bit, pulling the knees in and rock away, okay? Now, if this is a little bit too much, you can hold the legs if needed, but really try to make sure that the abs are doing the work. If it's still too difficult, just go to that hollow hold or even focus more on little crunches down and back. The big focus on the rocks is, again, see how my shoulder blades don't touch the ground. If you want to make this even harder, you go legs straight. Same thing, really squeezing the booty when the legs are straight, and you can even bring those arms up overhead. We're just going to go with knees bent for today, unless you want to make that movement harder. You can come up where you're a little high, but you really want to make sure you're fusing the lower tummy to keep those feet from raising. We got about 20 more seconds. Remember to breathe, rest at any time. 10 more seconds. Keep holding and rest. We're gonna go straight leg sit-ups now, arms over the head. You're gonna kind of swing the arms and raise up nice and tall. Go all the way back, raise up, nice and tall. Now to modify, you can just bend the legs and just do little half sit-ups and just go up as high as you can. To make it a little bit harder with those legs straight, arms over the chest, really hug yourself and come up. If this bugs your lower back at all, you can put a little pillow behind your back from like your couch or from your bed. The other thing that's really good for sit-ups is called an ab mat. You can get those online. You go all the way back, all the way up. I'm not using the ab mat this time, so I'm assuming that most of you are from home and won't have one of those. It's just a little pad for that lumbar spine. A little pillow would work well. So that's the harder option. Same thing, like I said, go to the swinging, try to control on the way down and back up. Back down and back up. Now I'll go ahead and go back to your back, hands under that booty. You're gonna raise the legs up, curl up, drop the legs as low as you can without arching, and bring them back up. Same thing, if you've been dealing with any lower back issues, make sure to bend the knees and only lower as far as you can, feeling the control in that lower tummy. Remember to breathe, and whenever I drop my legs lower and lower, I squeeze my booty right here real tight, and I pull that belly button in as tight as I can. If it's bugging your neck or your head, you can drop the head down. The same thing, squeeze the booty as you drop the legs. Focus on here, that lower abdomen staying tight and pulled in, and watch the arching. I shouldn't be able to get my hand under your back. So that's where you need to modify to the knees. Just little movements. And focus on here, sucking in and pulling in. Here, pull in real tight. And when you bring those knees in, kind of let that booty raise just a little bit. Remember to breathe. Ten more seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, almost there. 3, 2, 1. Feet down, arms out. Let's let those knees cross to one side. And hold here. And then go knees to the other side. Now both legs straight. Bring one knee up and pull over. Really focusing on letting your body twist. The same arm reaches out to that opposite side and hold. If you are dealing with any back soreness, make sure to hold these stretches about a minute to even 2 minutes. And this can help relieve that tightness. I'm just having you kind of quickly go through these stretches, but definitely hold longer if your back's been sore. What I also will add in for an additional video is some back warm-up exercises to warm up with for the ab workout, and then I'll add in some back stretches to do after. It will be a separate video because I want these videos to be short and sweet. So keep an eye out for that, for your warm-up exercises and your cool-down exercises. And then that can be an optional thing to do, especially if you're dealing with any neck or back soreness. Okay? Thank you. Till tomorrow.